This is ANN News Brief.
A 60-passenger bus traveling in Mali has hit a landmine, killing at least 14 persons. The security minister said several others were injured, some critically on Tuesday, in the bomb explosion that occurred in central Mopti region. A makeshift bomb exploded under the bus not far from the town of Douentza as it was heading to Gao. The UN mission in Mali, which has more than 15,000 troops deployed in the country, tweeted pictures of its staff evacuating wounded passengers. Mopti is regularly affected by ethnic and Islamist violence. Jihadist groups in the area use mines and other explosive devices regularly in their attacks. Xenophobic terror in South African cities have been condemned by many. Ethiopia is the latest African country to criticize the recent attacks in which foreigners have been targeted. The African Union AU has also condemned the xenophobic violence, saying the businessmen who suffered economic losses should get justice. Trouble began on Sunday night when mainly foreign-owned shops were burnt down and looted in the capital, Johannesburg. At least 5 persons are reported to have died in the violence, but police have not given details of their nationalities. Security officials said dozens of people were arrested on Monday. AU Chairman Mustafaki Mahamat, in a statement, says he was encouraged by the arrests. He said the South African government should take steps to protect the lives and properties of fellow African nationals, adding that the AU was committed to helping address the root causes that led to the despicable act of violence. Zambia's Football Association has cancelled a friendly match against South Africa scheduled to take place on Saturday in the capital, Lusaka. Many African countries have issued warnings to their citizens in the wake of the attack. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa said on Tuesday, as violence continued in Johannesburg's Alexandra Township, that there can be no justification for any South African to attack people from other countries. Stay with us to return after this message.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
There is great excitement in Mozambique over Pope Francis' visit to their country. Pope arrives in Mozambique on Wednesday on the start of his tour of African nations that will also take him to Madagascar and Mauritius. The Pope is expected to address the country's fragile peace process, the devastation caused by recent cyclones Idai and Kenneth earlier this year, among other issues. The pontiff said his heart reached out to embrace all the people of Mozambique, even though he was unable to go beyond the capital. Some Beira residents had wanted him to visit the city most affected by cyclones. Pope is the first pontiff to visit the country in more than 30 years and is fourth to the continent as pontiff. The 3-day tour comes a month after the government signed a historic peace treaty with the former rebel group Renamo, who is now the main opposition party. That is the NN News Brief. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, nnafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at NN Africa TV. I am Lucy Ademi.